Pobody's Nerfect. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Quote Me Later with me, your host Vanya. In today's episode, I'm starting with one of my favorite quotes from the show The Good Place. Pobody's Nerfect. You heard it right, I didn't say it wrong. That's the whole point. In The Good Place, this line comes up as a little reminder that, well, nobody's perfect. But because it's the good place, they just don't say it normally. They give us this quirky, slightly broken version of Pobody's Nerfect. It's silly, it's simple, but it sticks. So let's begin. For context, if you haven't watched the show yet, which you better do, The Good Place is about a group of people who end up in an afterlife setting, trying to figure out what it really means to be a good person. It's lighthearted, witty, and it asks these deep questions about morality, choices, and growth without ever losing its sense of humor. So when they say Pobot is Nerfect, it's not just a joke, it's a reminder that mistakes are part of the human experience. No one's perfect, but what matters is how we learn, adapt, and keep trying. And honestly, I think that's a comforting thought that our imperfections aren't flaws to hide, they're just signs that we are human being. Right? All right. Now, here's the psychology side of it. We have a whole concept called self compassion. It basically means treating yourself like you treat a friend. When your friend messes up something, you don't scream at them, wow, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you messed that up. No, you say, it's fine. Everybody makes mistakes. But when it comes to ourselves, we are brutal and we often expect perfection. And this tiny joke, Poet is Nerfect, it's actually like a shortcut to self compassion. It's a reminder that mistakes aren't the end of the world, they're just a part of human life. Okay, let me ask you this. When was the last time you beat yourself up for something small? Maybe you mess up a presentation, or you just have a bad day at work and you say the wrong thing. I'll be honest. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago was the time when I wanted to start this podcast. I've recorded 48, 48 or 9 voice memos on my iPhone. I can't show you because I'm recording it. I just couldn't do it. I was like, nope, this isn't perfect. This is terrible. I suck at this. Who even wants to hear me talk? But I paused to reflect and reframe. I'm sorry. And I just did it. I recorded it and I was like, no, no, you can't say it's not perfect. Because you have the right to not be perfect at this point. You're never going to be perfect. You are you, and this is never going to be perfect. You just have to do it the way it satisfies you and the level of your ability. This is all you can do. It's not supposed to be perfect. And if I was going to keep going on that, this is not perfect, I suck, no one wants to hear me talk, I would not be here recording the 3rd episode of this podcast. So, yeah, that's just my little story of this. I used to introduce myself as a perfectionist. Hello, I'm Vanya, I'm a perfectionist. But that's not true. I mean, there's plenty of things that I've done and they were imperfect, but I ended up doing it. I have said so many wrong things in the most important events. I've done so many wrong things, but I can't blame myself for doing that. I didn't know better. You can't blame a child for not being able to run when they're just starting to walk, right? You didn't know any better. You can remind yourself that, hey, Pobot is Nerfect. It's a catchy phrase. There's a whole branch of psychology about perfectionism. And studies shows that people who are often looking for and chasing perfection are more likely to feel anxious, depressed, and burned out. Because perfection is like a moving target. You can never catch it. And I sometimes think that maybe it doesn't even exist. Because perfection is a different concept to each and every of us. We don't see perfection as the same level. And when you think about it, maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe it's just an imaginary line, an imaginary boundary that we have created for ourselves, and we think that we'll never catch that. And because of that, we are miserable human beings. But people who accept that Podody is Nerfect, they actually bounce back quicker. They try, they fail, they learn, and they move on. Here's my challenge for you. The next time you catch yourself thinking, ugh, I messed up, I'm the worst, stop and say, hey, Podody is Nerfect. Laugh at it if you want. It's cheesy, it's goofy, but it works. That little pause, rewire your brain to be kinder to yourself. Pobody's Nerfect. We just forgot about that. Oh my god, I just remembered that the first thing that I've learned as a kid was that nobody's perfect. And I kept repeating that in each situation, but sometimes it never works. Let me be honest with you. Sometimes I even forgot about that. And sometimes I used to beat the shit out of myself that, hey, you suck. But I am trying my best to keep remembering that, hey, Pobody's Nerfect, Pobody's Nerfect, Pobody's Nerfect, and Pobody's Nerfect. So yeah, The Good Place gave us this basic and simple line, but it's basically the heart of self-compassion in psychology. Nobody's perfect, and it's not just okay. That's actually what makes us real, what makes us grow, and what makes us connect to each other. I think that we just have to remember that on daily basis and try to accept each other however we are. Because hey, Pobody's Nerfect. Stop saying that. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your time, even your thoughts. You are more than welcome to share your own struggles and your favorite quotes from your favorite TV shows on Instagram with me. And please remember that Pobody's Nerfect. Till next time, take care and bye. Fuck. No. Your host, Manya. Okay, I just realized that the goofier the episode, the goofier I am. I'm so sorry, I just can't keep it together. Please go away. I think I nailed that.